So this is the Great Market of Mérida.
Yes, it is. Welcome.
And this is David Sterling, who is the proprietor of Los Dos Cooking School. David said he has over 400 students a year studying the cuisine of the Yucatan. The market facade is beautiful.
It's very dramatic.
Series of arches. How many?
34.
And this is the longest facade in all of Mérida?
It is. It was built in the 1700s to solve a problem right after the conquest. The Spanish were building their government buildings over at the main square, and the Mayans were setting up their market right on the steps.
Oh, I see.
With chickens and so on, yeah. So they decided to make this the official first market.
The produce is not sold here, though.
Not anymore. In the 1940s, they built a new market back this way that I'm going to show you too.
Oh, good.
So let's go. We have some shopping to do.
Okay.
This new addition to the market, named after a colonial governor, was opened in 1949. The entire market now covers more than 156,000 square feet and houses over 2,000 vendors.
So this is the market.
Yes, it is.
Oh, we had those last night. These are called nonce.
And they're kind of like a wild cherry. How did you eat them?
They were made into an ice cream.
The main way we serve them is in a syrup.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, these are called guaya. You have to peel off that skin. It's kind of sweet.
I know carambola, star fruit.
Yeah.
When you slice this, it's a star.
These actually are mandarins.
Oh, how
just
beautiful.
that haven't ripened yet.
And they like to use them green?
They use them at any stage.
And these the hottest peppers of all?
Yes, ma'am.
Are these the habaneros?
Yes, they are.
Yucatan is among the world's largest producers of habaneros. The much smaller chili mash is slightly milder.
Oh, and beans.
This is we call it espelon. Oh. It's a local bean. You won't find it anywhere else.
The espelon beans, a staple in Yucatecan cuisine, are freshly shelled in the market and sold alongside at least 10 other varieties.
Now here's our sour orange right here. We use this by the ton. It's really sour. Here you see the avocados cut open.
They are a beautiful yellow color inside.
Other local produce included tomatoes, onions, cucumbers, cabbage, banana leaves, and chaya, a leafy green similar to spinach. We also found maize that had been smoked in an underground oven called a pibe.
I want to show you some spices down this way. These came over right after the conquerors first arrived. These are called recados, which are spice blends. And this we're going to work with when I cook with you. This is a Relleno Negro. It's chiles that have been burnt to ash and then mixed with vinegar and some other, a few other spices.
Relleno Negro is just one of about 13 different types of recados, or seasoning blends, commonly used in Yucatecan cooking.
So now we're going into the spice market?
Our spice market.
This is pepita?
Está delicioso.
Oh, that is so good. Toasted pumpkin seeds. And this?
This is red pipián. It's the toasted pumpkin seeds, but mixed with our famous achote seeds. Now, I want to show you this here. These three ingredients came over from Spain. It's Moorish, alcaparrado, capers, olives, and raisins. We're going to work with this today, too.
I love that. And you just want to take all of this home with you.
In addition to the edible goods, there was plenty more to see at the market.
Oh, and they have beautiful pots and pans.
This is my Williams-Sonoma.
What's this for?
Yeah, this is a comal. They would cook what we call carnitas on it.
I love those galvanized pans.
They're great. We line this with banana leaves, marinate pork in achote, and bury it in the ground.
With all this talk of wonderful dishes made with market-fresh ingredients, I was eager to learn a Yucatecan recipe. So we headed to David's Los Dos Cooking School, the first culinary institute in Mexico, devoted exclusively to Yucatecan cuisine. Founded in 2003, Los Dos is housed in a magnificent colonial mansion, the perfect location in which to discover the culinary secrets of what is often called the world's first fusion cuisine. I wanted to make a traditional turkey dish with egg yolks and deep black gravy that symbolized life and death to the Maya.
Here is a very unusual stuffed turkey breast.
That's right. It's called Pavo en Relleno Negro. We make it with a black chile paste.
Look at that. It's unusual to say the least. Oh, those are the chilies that are burned to a crisp. And then ground up.
Yes. We're going to start out by making our meat stuffing, which in Maya language is called boot. It's got three simple components. I have chicken liver here, 1/4 pound, the pork, which is 1 pound, and 1/2 pound of ground chicken as well.
Now here's an ingredient that I'm surprised about. The soup we had at lunch today had cream cheese in it.
Yes, they even put it in sushi.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Philadelphia cream cheese.
Along with the cream cheese, we added 1 cup of breadcrumbs, 1 egg, 2 cloves of garlic, 3 ounces of a smoked sausage called longaniza, half a teaspoon of salt, and half an onion that had been sautéed in butter. This was followed by a spice blend of cumin, allspice, black pepper, bay leaves, and thyme.
And now for the secret ingredient is our Relleno Negro.
Now, if you're in America and you can't get this, what can you substitute?
It's available.
Oh,
Believe
it
it or not, it comes in a little box.
Oh, okay.
And it'll be in your grocery store where they sell Mexican food, Latin products.
food,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. We're going to dissolve 2 tablespoons in some water. The issue of working with the Relleno Negro is that it is ash, and so
You don't want those pieces
It
of-
has grit to it, yeah. So you got to really strain it. Now you're going to notice this is going to make the meat a dark gray color. It's very unusual. I'm going to blend this all together.
Once blended, we finished the stuffing with chopped sage and capers, olives, and raisins from the market. Then we took a boned turkey breast, which had been brined overnight in salt water, and placed it skin side down on a piece of cheesecloth soaked in butter. Next, we filled it with our stuffing, a half a cup of almonds, and 6 hard-boiled egg yolks. Once the turkey breast was filled, it was secured with butcher's twine.
So the turkey is tied, wrapped in cheesecloth, ready to go into the stock pot, but you need a stock.
Got to make the stock first.
To 12 cups of turkey stock, we added bell peppers, tomatoes, and onions. Then we put in 2 dried ancho chilies, 1 roasted head of garlic, cumin, oregano, and more Relleno Negro.
Put in our turkey to poach for only takes about 30 minutes. I want it to get to an internal temperature of 100 degrees, because then we're going to finish it in the oven.
Well, 30 minutes have passed. The turkey breast is now poached, and David is about ready to extract it from the broth.
I have our pan here ready for roasting.
Okay.
Now this you just have to wrestle out and put it right on.
So that goes into the oven for an hour and a half.
Hour and
At
a
what
half,
temperature?
350.
Okay, great.
Yes.
To make the black gravy, we strained the poaching stock, combined it with a mixture of corn flour and water, and simmered it until it had thickened.
So the pavo is out of the oven.
Now we will carve into it. You'll see the lovely lines of the egg and the almonds inside.
Wow.
Along with the turkey, David created 2 additional Yucatecan dishes, polcanes, a fried maya fritter, and pollo pibil, chicken smoked in banana leaves.
Just unfold it like origami. You'll see the achiote juice, and on top you'll see our typical garnishes of onion, tomato, and bell pepper.
Fantastic.
Served with red onions pickled in sour orange juice, yellow rice, and topped with the black gravy, our meal was complete.
Oh, the turkey is tender.
Brining works wonders.
This is delicate.
Yes.
And the onions are just piquant. Well, the cuisine of the Mayan is really delicious. This is a wonderful meal in a very interesting school in the center of Mérida, Los Dos Cooking School.
Thanks for coming.